Welcome back to Multiplex Movie Melee. I'm your host, Payson the Cinemaster Johnson, and we got an exciting #1 contender match tonight in your team's division. Back to Formula, Mark, the Big Chill Menchaca, and Kangaroo Marangoni going up against Kumite, Jake the Hard Target Meltzer, and Bill Philadelphia Cariola. Last time we saw Back to Formula, they lost in the tournament finals to a really close match against Ginyu Force. And last time we saw Kumite has been even farther back. They weren't in the tournament because last time we saw them, they were facing for the titles against Judgment City, another insanely close match. Both these teams have challenged for the title before. One has held the title before. I think both of them probably really want to get their hands on that title now, especially now that it is vacated. On the desk with me is Dylan Vicious Vampire. Dylan, how are you feeling about tonight's match?
Really excited. Yeah, I think this is when the batch of matches for this act got announced. I think this was the one that immediately jumped off the page for me, because these when you look at like the top 5 rankings of like the teams in our league right now, a lot of them have already faced each other, but this is one matchup that we haven't seen yet, which I'm very excited about, and it is in a very the circumstances are exciting too, because obviously this is for the vacant title, as you said. There's no Ginyu Force in this picture anymore. There's no Judgment City. So I think I think whoever wins this match, because these are two of the best teams we have currently, I think whoever wins this match could be they have a very good shot, I think, at claiming the vacant title. So I think this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, nothing but excitement from both of us. But I say we head right into pre-match interviews, starting with our first team tonight, Jake Meltzer, Bill Cariola. Guys, when you guys came back at the beginning of this year, it seemed like not a day had passed since Jake specifically went away for a year, but you guys went away as a team. You guys almost toppled Judgment City, which is a team that most people would say is at least the 3rd best team in Movie Melee, if not the greatest of all time. How are you feeling tonight and in the chance of getting another crack at those belts?
If I may, we did receive all the letters from Multiplex HR about the last time we were interviewed, and that went fucking horribly. But to be clear, I was given a statement I was told to read. Both teams are great. I hope they both win, but obviously that can't happen. So I hope one of them does slightly better than the other, and that brotherhood ensues. Any questions?
No notes. I mean, anybody, yeah, if you want it, yeah, if you wanted fireworks, this is not the match for you. Because we have never played them here, but we played them in the dearly departed opening night trivia league in one of the craziest matches we've ever had. Jesus. To say the least. So, yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's been way too long since Bill and I have played. A lot has happened in our lives since then. Most of it not great, admittedly, but to be able to just come back and to be with each other again, it's the most fun I have in playing trivia is with Bill. So I'm ready to get this going. I'm expecting a great match.
Either way, I love Mark. I love Jake. They are two fantastic guys. Win or lose, I'm just happy. Anytime we get to play any combination of the 4 of us, it's a good time. We're all going to have some fun. Brother,
absolutely love that attitude. But
let's keep it nice and chill today. Yeah,
love that. Yeah. Very nice and chill. Let's bring in your opponents tonight. Jake Marangoni, Mark Menchaca, accompanied by their manager Scott Harvey. Back to Formula, guys. You guys made a hell of a run in the tournament this year. Went to the finals against the people that won the tournament. Eventually won the titles. Obviously, with you guys getting that close, I know you guys probably also really want to get those belts back again. How are you feeling tonight?
Who wants to speak first?
Go ahead, Jake.
I guess it's just usually me who speaks first. I have a bad habit of it. Yeah, it's really fun to come back after the tournament. I think we played very well then. We lost in the finals, but we lost against Ginyu. What can you say, really? But when I saw the announcement of what this next act would be, and I started to think about what opportunities could come to us, how that would play out, I had a feeling Kumite was going to be involved in some way or form, which is both terrifying but also very exciting. We played them, yes, as we briefly mentioned a couple years ago over an opening night trivia. One of my favorite matches ever, despite the fact that we came in very, very close in sudden death. I love watching Bill and Jake play. I think they really understand the core aspect of what makes a great team, and I'm looking forward to a rematch. I've wanted a rematch for a while, but I do agree with what Dylan was sort of saying. Like, I feel like this is, I'm praying that one of these teams is the team that becomes the next champions. I obviously am a little bit biased. I want it to be Mark and I, especially for Mark's sake. But I'm just very happy that we're in this situation. Like, it's just really fun to be playing a top tier team. And considering that we've lost to the previous other two championship teams in Ginyu and Judgment Night, let's hope that's not again for Kumite, because I would like to show that we're sort of better than where we are at the moment. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we want to get back there to the title match. We had our chance before, and now obviously we're facing a team that certainly knows what it's like to not only play in a title match but to hold the belt. So I think we win this match tonight. Obviously, we know you guys are good enough to win the belts anyway, but you win this match tonight. You beat a former champion team, and I think whoever you face in that title match is going to be worried. Let's put it that way. Good luck.
Yeah. As you go. I'm looking forward to it. I really wanted to play Kumite again.
He's the big show for a reason, guys.
Yep.
Back to Formula has a very Vegeta Nappa level mentality where one of them talks a lot of shit, the other one's just like, let's go. Round one like this, competitors are going to get 8 questions from eight different movie trivia categories, each worth 1 point apiece. You will have 15 seconds to write your answers on your board, after which you will reveal your answers. If competitors get all 8 questions right, they will receive a bonus question. Throughout the duration of the match, competitors get 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Any questions before we head into round number 1?
Yeah, Mark, Jake, did you guys get my, apology basket of Tim Tams for making you guys watch Break of Dawn Part 2 on Ansel, or no?
It hasn't come yet. It's the weekend for me, so it'll probably come Monday.
Wasn't the worst movie we had to watch.
Fair enough.
In round 1, we'll be coming to you in the category of Oscars. What is the first film directed by James Cameron to receive an acting Oscar?
Sorry, Bill, can we get both hands on screen?
Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I will say I saw some people give a this level motion when I mentioned Vegeta Nappa. This is maybe when I go into a tirade about Dragon Ball Z. I'm not going to this time.
Okay, that's good. What? Never mind.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Absolutely, that is Kumite's first repeat. What is the first film directed by James Cameron to receive an acting Oscar nomination?
There it is. Okay.
So I screwed up. I had all my notes prepared for what I was going to say in the pre-match interview because, like a true analyst, I had studied game tape, had my notes. I forgot to mention this upcoming title match, first match since I believe Kumite versus Wild Stallions, where neither Judgment City or Ginyu Force are in it. So there's a fun fact for you.
Oh, it's not Judgment Night.
Judgment Night.
Title is
Better soundtrack.
1 pens down. I did catch that. Jake will go to you. Arangoni will go to you. Meltzer will go to you.
Aliens.
Mark will go to you.
Right off the bat, Aliens.
And Bill will go to you.
I remembered an Oscar answer. It's aliens.
Everyone gets the points. I apologize, everyone.
All right, so your next question will come in the category of musicals.
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
What 21st century musical opens with the heartbroken main character writing about the story between him and his recently deceased love interest?
I will say, I have a feeling Bill's probably thinking, well, there's nowhere to go but up from here.
Yeah. Sorry, I got carried away in my own train of thought there. I was like not even paying attention.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna get some opinions. Jake, we'll go to you.
Yeah, because isn't it that shit pile Moulin Rouge?
And we'll go to Mark.
That seems like something I should know. It's a tick, tick, boom.
And we'll go to Bill.
Did you dirty motherfuckers ask me a Moulin Rouge question?
We'll go to Jim Marangoni.
Did you know that the director of this movie was cocaine? Moulin Rouge.
Cocaine and Moulin Rouge. Yes, correct.
This is all fucking sketch. I'm just saying it now, these first two.
Well, your next question will be coming to you in the category of the 1980s.
Oh, well, thank God.
In National Lampoon's European Vacation, what country is the first stop on the Griswold family's vacation? Have you ever been to Europe?
No. I haven't been outside of North America, and that bums me out because I really want to travel.
I've been to Central America, but big shock if I were to go anywhere would be somewhere in Asia. I'll let you take a guess.
Mongolia?
Oh, yeah,
Russia?
you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark, we'll go to you.
Germany.
We will go to Bill.
I think it is Germany.
We will go to Marangoni.
It said my mother country of Italy.
And we will go to Meltzer.
I've never seen this movie, so I just guessed England.
One of you is correct, and it is Meltzer. England is correct.
Total guess.
All right, so your next question will come in the category of drama. Who stars as recovering drug addict Kathy in House of Sand and Fog?
Now, is Saskatchewan more well known for sand or fog?
Oh, Fog. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell that there would be any sand because it's all just covered in snow most of the time.
Pardon me.
Is Saskatchewan just like Silent Hill, just like can't see 3 feet in front of your face?
It's not like super foggy, but yeah, sometimes it can be like that. There's a lot of smoke recently from forest fires.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Bill, will go to you.
I like the sequel Land of Wind and Ghosts better. I don't know. Julianne Moore, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Go to Marangoni.
I said Dine Lane.
We will go to Meltzer.
Jennifer Connelly.
And we will go to Mark.
Really? She did another one of those? Keira Knightley.
She did do another one of those. Jennifer Connelly is correct. We had your 5th question in the category of action adventure. The opening of Face Off sees Sean's son get shot while on what specifically? If you were to trade faces with anyone in this community, who would you choose?
Abel's a pretty handsome man, so I'd say probably say Abel. Yeah.
That's a solid one.
Yeah.
I might do Jack just so I could get him even more handsome.
Okay.
4,
Interesting strategy.
2, 1. Pens down. Marangoni will go to you.
Merry-go-round.
And we will go to Meltzer.
I said carousel or merry-go-round in parentheses.
And we'll go to Mark.
That's what it's called. Merry-go-round.
And we will go to Bill.
I also went to play safe merry-go-round / carousel answer. So.
They are the exact same thing. We will accept both of them. Merry-go-round carousel is correct. Yes.
Yeah, everyone got it. Yeah. All right. So your next question will come in the category of sports. What 2000 sports film is about real-life amateur golfer Francois Ouimet?
Oh, this sounds like a story with a Frenchman. Oh. We going to Paris, going to eat some baguettes. Oh. Going to walk around in the Louvre, Dylan. Oh.
Tell me like a
No.
plot line like a Dragon Ball or something.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Meltzer will go to you.
It's almost that bad. It stars Shia LaBeouf, the greatest game ever played.
And we'll go to Mark.
I just love seeing us right, apparently. The greatest game ever played.
We'll go to Bill.
I went with Caddyshack 3. The fuck around and find out.
We'll go to Marangoni.
I said The Legend of Bag Events.
The greatest game ever played is correct. Meltzer and Mark getting that.
Nice, Mark.
As we head into your penultimate question category in the category of romance. Holy shit. In Breakfast at Tiffany's, what song does Paul hear Holly singing at the fire escape that catches his attention? Some players went way too fast to their boards, and that was disgusting. I'm kidding. I love you. Go ahead.
I was just about to say this is a fine movie, but now I can't even remember what I thought about this movie.
This is
I saw it like last
racism.
year.
Then the racism happens.
I mean, yeah, that part's bad. Obviously bad, but yeah.
Minus the one scene Bill is talking about. It's like,
Yeah.
Minus the secondary character that's in it way too much.
More than one scene.
Yeah, there's
5,
multiple scenes.
4,
An uncomfortable amount.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mark.
It's like Goodnight Moon.
And we'll go to Bill.
Close.
Moon River?
And we will go to Marangoni.
And I said, what about Moon River?
And we will go to
What the fuck?
In fairness, I did love Goodnight Moon as a kid. Moon River.
Goodnight Moon was a very good book, but Moon River is the correct answer. So all but Mark getting that.
Of course.
So your final question in round number 1 will come in the category of comedy. In Police Academy, who plays Cadet Karen Thompson, who is Mahoney's main love interest? And I believe if Jake gets this right, he'll have a perfect. Jake Meltzer, he will have a perfect round number 1.
That is correct. Nazario Montenegro and Mike Hanley made me watch all 7 of these movies, and I hate
Why?
them for that.
You didn't have to watch them.
I know, but
They
I
could have
want
lied.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I could have done that. Bill, we'll go to you.
I blanked on her name.
We will go to Marangoni.
I guess Julie Haggerty.
We're going to make this interesting. I'm going to go to Menchaca first.
Nah.
And for a perfect round, Jake Meltzer.
Samantha Jones, a.k.a. Kim Cattrall.
Kim Cattrall is correct for the perfect round. So with that, Kumite gets their score of 12. They could get it up to 13 with this bonus question. Jake, this question will be going only to you, so you do not use your whiteboard. Your bonus question. Josh Brolin, Richard Dreyfuss, and Nicolas Cage have all played characters with what profession?
Oh.
Five, 4.
I don't know. I'll just say writer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for firefighter. The movies being Only the Brave, Always, and World Trade Center.
Oh, yeah, that was never coming.
Nope.
Okay, so with that, we still have the score at 12-7, but anything can happen as we move into round number 2, also known as the wheel round. Competitors will get a wheel, in which case they will receive 5 questions from whatever category they land on, each worth 2 points apiece. Checked on a multiple choice that devalues the question down to 1 point. If they don't like what they spin their first time, they are elected a respin, but they must keep whatever they land on for their second spin. But be on the lookout because stealing is available in round 1, so your opponents could take your points. The categories on your lovely wheel tonight are post-1980 French language horror, which is back to formula strength, as well as 1988 to 1998 Jean-Claude Van Damme, which is Kumite strength, as well as the general categories of 2010s, sports, sci-fi fantasy, 1990s, westerns, and war. Kumite, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
What do you want to do?
I think it's just in that realm where I think it's still better to defer.
Okay. Let's do it.
So, yeah, we'll defer.
Beauty before age. Gentlemen, you go first.
Then we'll be bringing Scott in for Back to Formula's first spin.
Just me or is Bernard Herrmann scoring this match all of a sudden?
Oh, that's my girlfriend listening to music. I'll love you.
Oh, that's okay.
It's kind of nice.
I like
back
this category.
to this category.
I also do like this category.
Yeah, I think this is good. There's probably a couple of things we want to stay away from on there.
There's at least 2 categories I don't really want.
Yeah, that's what I was
and
thinking.
This is one of the better categories. I kind of want to take it, Mark. I don't know what you're thinking.
First of all, that music was me because I was silently contemplating my entire life. This is a pretty good category, though. I think we should probably take it.
All right, you guys got this.
I love it. Let's do it.
All right, gonna take Scott at the wheel out. That was really funny, Mark. Dylan, why don't you give back to Formula their question in the category of the 2010s?
Sure thing. So your first question in the category of the 2010s. Which 2019 drama is about an accomplished high school athlete who comes under conflict with both his adoptive parents and school administration for a paper he wrote seemingly aligning with militant beliefs towards colonialist leaders?
I believe it's called Loose.
It's Loose, yeah. I was going to say.
You go for
it. Loose, final answer.
Yeah, it's such a short answer for such a long question, but yes, Loose is correct. Your second question.
Thank you for not repeating.
In Whiplash, Melissa Benoist's character works at what type of location?
Maybe cinema.
Yeah.
Maybe cinema, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your third question. Who plays William, a carpenter who begins romancing Abby in 20th Century Women?
Billy Crudup.
Yes, that's it.
Billy Crudup, final answer.
Correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In Now You See Me, the Horseman's benefactor, Arthur Tressler, owns what type of company?
I think it's insurance. Is that a company? Is that something?
That could be something. I'm
pretty sure. That does sound familiar to me. I kind of want to go for it.
If you think, just go for it. We need the points.
Insurance, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Let's fucking go, Jake.
So now your final question in this category. Who directed The Neon Demon?
Oh yeah, Nicholas Winding Refn. Final answer.
That's it.
That is correct for 2 more points and the clean sweep of the category.
Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
So with that, Back to Formula gets their score up to 17, sweeping the category. Kumite remaining at 12. You're going to bring the wheel back in for Kumite's first spin. Kumite, this will be your first spin. You land on the category of Westerns. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
We talked about it. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I think we can do better.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's spin again.
All right.
All right, then you must keep whatever you land on here. Land on the category of war.
That was not it. 2 categories we did not want. Let's see what's going. Let's see what happens.
That's fair. I will be giving you your questions in the category of war. Kumite, are you ready?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Sounds good. Your first question. What rank does Tom Cruise's character have in Valkyrie?
I think I should know this. I've never seen it, though. I think it's Colonel. We don't have to go for it, but I feel like all the options will be there on multiple choice. So I'm just going to go for it. You called it?
Yeah, go for
Colonel, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Know your history, folks.
Your second question in the category of war. How specifically do people think Sam died in Brothers?
It's been a while since I've seen this, but I think it's like in Friendly Fire. I'm not confident in that though.
Can we go multiple?
So I think we should go to multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, helicopter crash, B, landmine, C, friendly fire, or D, car bomb?
I mean,
It's there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. I can't really think of anything else. So.
Go for it.
Friendly fire, final answer.
That is incorrect. Back to formula. A chance for a
Sorry.
1 point steal. Is it A, helicopter crash, B, landmine, C, friendly fire, or D, car bomb?
I'm pretty certain it's a helicopter crash.
I have no idea, so let's go for it.
Helicopter crash, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Nice.
Sorry, bud.
Let's go, Mark.
Our third question in the category of war. In Three Kings, Major Gates was tasked with escorting a person with what job at the beginning of the film?
I haven't seen this movie in like 20-something years.
Yeah, it's been a really long time for me.
I
too.
want to say interpreter.
How confident are you in that, or you think
Not
we should
very.
check down?
Check
Okay,
down.
then we should check down then.
Yep. Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options. Is it A, interpreter, B, event planner, C, reporter, or D, arms dealer?
Again, it's there. I know it didn't go well last time, but I feel like if normally
Yeah.
trusting our gut is the way to go, I don't like the only other thing I was thinking in my head was reporter, but
Yeah. It's on me if we get it wrong. How about that?
Yeah, just like the last one was on me. So
Interpreter, final answer.
That is incorrect. Back to formula. A chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, interpreter, B, event planner, C, reporter, or D, arms dealer?
It's a reporter.
Reporter?
Yeah, it's a reporter.
Okay, go for it.
Reporter, final answer.
And that is correct for the 1 point steal.
Fucking
Oh,
hell,
is this
Mark. I
going
love
bad?
you so much right now.
yeah, well, luck is a bitch. Let's go.
Yeah, it is.
Your
Can I
penultimate.
interrupt there? Sorry.
Yeah, it is. I have back to formula at 9.
1914.
Kumite at 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your penultimate question in the category of war. Who stars as Private First Class Max Erickson in Casualties of War?
Michael J. Fox.
J. Fox.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Michael J. Fox, final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
Okay.
There we go.
And your final question in the category of war. In 1930s All Quiet on the Western Front, what body part does Albert Croft lose?
I don't even remember if he loses a body part in the 2022 version. I haven't seen it. So
We should minimize the damage, go to multiple points.
yeah, let's go
Or
to
multiple choice. Yeah, that's the word. Yep.
All right. Your multiple choice options. Is it A, hand, B, ear, C, leg, or D, eye?
Those are all plausible options. I'm trying to remember the 2022 All Quiet. It didn't deserve the attention it got, so I don't really remember. You cool with taking a repeat of the options?
Let's do that.
Yeah, repeat the options, please.
All right, that is your first repeat of the options. Is it A, hand, B, ear, C, leg, or D, eye?
Is it the main character?
I would assume so, yeah. I'd be surprised if they asked about somebody else.
I don't know. Maybe the leg. I can't. It's been so long since I've seen that.
I'll
movie,
just.
and I haven't. So
yeah.
I haven't seen the update over.
I have-
So.
You cool if I just go with the gut?
Yep.
Hand, final answer.
That is incorrect. Back to formula. A chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, hand, B, ear, C, leg, or D, eye?
For some reason, I was thinking I.
I don't know. Have you seen the recent one?
I've seen the remake, and I don't remember anything because it was a very mediocre film. So I'm gonna say I. And if you're okay with that, I should say
I'm not sure. So you're fine to go for it.
I. Final answer.
I would first like to apologize to Edward Berger for all the shots at his film, but incorrect. We were looking for leg. Leg was the
Leg.
I am so sorry.
I mean, I was wrong the last time.
So with that, I have Kumite getting their score up to 16, but back to formula with Steels getting their score up to 19. Is that what you have, Dylan? All right, but anything can happen as we move to Okay, yes. But anything can happen as we move to round number 3, also known as the Pick Your Poison round. Competitors before this match went back and forth, drafting categories that would show up here, and now they will go back and forth, once again deciding what categories they would like to choose for round number 3. The categories that the competitors drafted were 1990s, Oscars, Fandom, 2000s, action-adventure, sci-fi fantasy, horror, and comedy. Competitors will draft right now. All right, competitors have chosen their categories. Kumite, you are behind, so we are going to be going to you. Kumite, what would you like for your one-pointer?
Take a wild guess, kids.
These nuts. Or as you guys call them.
Action adventure.
Oh my god, could you imagine if I did that?
Your question in the category of Oscars, I'm assuming?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Cate Blanchett's most recent Oscar nomination was for what movie?
Tar.
Tar.
Yeah, that's the one.
An actual masterpiece, Tar, final answer.
Yeah,
that is correct for 1 point.
I don't even know. Is that like cigarettes or something?
Way better than cigarettes, and I've never tried.
It's got an icon, and her name is Lydia Tar.
Yes.
We already with you guys for your 2-pointer. What would you like for your 2-pointer?
Cool with anything here.
Let's do horror.
We do horror. Yeah, let's do horror for 2.
Let's do it.
All right. So your question in the category of horror. Who directed Creepshow and 1985's Day of the Dead?
George Romero.
Yes, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Where's the A, guys?
Yeah, where's
A.
Nazario? Where's Nazario when you need him? What do you mean, George A. Romero? Like,
oh my god!
We're not wasting anybody's time.
The entirety of my ass.
Yes, Fandom. Like, let's do Fandom.
Okay. This doesn't sound real, and Scott isn't saying bring me in, so I'm going to give you guys your your 1-pointer in the category of Fandom. Who plays Triss's friend Christina in the Divergent series?
Isn't that Zoe Kravitz?
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Zoe Kravitz, final answer.
Correct for 1 point.
Call me.
Okay.
Screw Channing.
Yeah. Fuck. He just made a name for himself.
Yeah. Gambit sucks.
So we are going to be moving on to Kumite's 3-pointer. What would you like for your 3-pointer?
Either one. I think we're equally adept at both of these. And it's going to be the same difficulty level no matter what. We have 2 repeats. It's a literal coin flip.
I'm going to do somebody on this call a favor, but not you. But I'm going to say this to you, Jake. Look into your heart.
Okay, thanks, John Turturro.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. We'll explain that joke later.
Yeah. I think we should do 90s for 3.
Yes,
yeah, let's do 90s.
All right. So your 3-point question in the category of 90s. In Devil in a Blue Dress, what item does Easy find that leads him to Junior, McGee's driver?
Oh man, I saw this movie like a year or 2 ago.
It's the Denzel Washington movie, right?
Yeah, where he's like the private eye in like
Yeah.
old-time Los Angeles.
Oh God, it's been.
I'm gonna need to burn a. Should we burn a repeat or just? I think yeah, because we need to try. All right, repeat the question, please.
All right, that is your second repeat, I believe. Your question again. In Devil in a Blue Dress, what item does Easy find that leads him to Junior, McGee's driver?
Wallet?
Like wallet, gun came in my head. But that's like a way to identify somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. And if it's gun, that just has the way it's gone.
Just go with gun. I don't think it's fine. So.
Wallet, final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for cigarettes.
Okay. Well,
and I believe Devil in a New Dress is a Kanye West song, so I apologize for that.
Devil in a Blue
We also
Dress.
apologize for Kanye West just in general.
Yeah.
All right, so it does all come down to this. Kumite must hit their 4-pointer in the category of action adventure. If they do, they send it back over to Back to Formula, and if they don't, Back to Formula does win the game. Dylan hit him with their 4-pointer.
Your 4-point question in action/adventure. The main characters in To Live and Die in LA are demoted to counterfeiting investigators after failing to protect who during an assassination attempt?
Oh my god, I just watched this movie a few months ago on vacation. It's like
Is it like a senator or something?
I think it's a politician. I think we should use a repeat on this.
Anything else about this movie I would have fucking remembered.
Yeah. Repeat the question.
All right, that is your final repeat. Your question again. The main characters in To Live and Die in LA are demoted to counterfeiting investigators after failing to protect who during an assassination attempt?
Yeah, I think a politician of some kind. I think
They didn't say specific person, right?
No, they didn't.
You could probably.
You want to just go with senator?
5
or politician?
4, 3.
Okay,
Go for it.
We'll go general. A politician. Final answer.
And your winner.
Damn.
Back to Formula. The correct answer we were looking for was Ronald Reagan. We are going to be moving to post-match interviews, starting with your unfortunate second-place finishers tonight. Kumite, you guys were on the right track with that last question. You just we asked for who, so we just needed a person.
I almost said president too. I almost said president.
Yeah.
You guys had the lead coming out of round 1. I think this just came down to they swept round 2, and Mark is one of the better players when it comes to war, so he just got those steals. Probably not feeling great, but
It's luck of the draw. It happens. It happens to everybody. It's happened to us. It's fine. Yeah. It's just you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, and anybody expecting me to like throw a fit and get upset again? It's like I said at the beginning of the match. Sorry, it's not going to happen. We just got really bad luck in round 2, and they swept. Yep. Simple as that. They earned it, and we didn't hit either of our 3 or 4-pointer, and
it should be
we deserve to lose. Yeah. They played better than us after round 1, and it's just the 2 categories that came up on our spin in round 2 were the 2 categories out of 10 we did not want. So, it just happens that way sometimes, and it sucks. But I'm gonna be rooting hard for Jake and Mark because they deserve this. I hope they bring it home this time because they're pretty easily the best. I think they're the best team that has never won.
Yep.
So,
in fact,
I'm gonna be rooting for them.
No, couldn't say it better myself. Can you bring them in before we cut out?
I do want to say one thing though. It's a little. I'll admit it's a little frustrating because I did just watch To Live and Die in LA.
That is the best card chase in cinema history. I love that movie. And
I watched it about a week or 2 after we played Judgment City.
Yeah.
And then I watched Heat right after. Great double feature, by the way. But it's just that I couldn't remember something that I just watched. That's a little frustrating. But all the credit to them. They're a great team. They deserve this.
But can you bring them in real quick?
I will be bringing them in,
Guys, you're fucking beautiful as I remember. This is your time now. So fucking go get them. And we will see you in a title match where you get to defend against us.
We will be, after Tag Team Turmoil. I hope
we'll eat that shit up. Yeah, because
I hope we see y'all again.
Thank you so much.
We would love a rematch.
We are going to be moving on to the interviews with your winners tonight. Scott, Jake, Mark,
I did it.
Title match, second year playing, second title match in a year. That's very impressive. You guys are probably, in my opinion, the best team that has never won the belt, and now you get to hopefully get rid of that title. How are you feeling after tonight?
This is a cliche to say, but a roller coaster of emotions. You might add. I think Kumite are a fucking fantastic team, whether it's their run in opening night or their success in Melee. I have always thought that Jake and Bill are a perfect team. The way they complement each other, the way their chemistry works, their sex appeal. They have it all, people. I just thought that we were going to lose this match. I was like, oh, if we play good, maybe we'll make it close, but Jake is so good at round one. They're very good at going through categories in round two. I thought they would have the lead in round three, and we just wouldn't be able to catch up. But a bit of luck really changed things. I'm going to admit they had round one in the bag, and we had round two in the bag. Thank you, 2010s. I wanted that category forever. I can't believe we're in this situation, Mark. I really wanted to win, but I knew who we were up against. And I should have said this in the pre-match interview, but no matter what, I just felt like this was going to be a tougher challenge than whoever we were playing the title match, just because Kumite they're bred for title contention. They know how to play the game. I have so much respect for them, and it's crazy how that ending happened. But I just have so much respect for you guys. You are incredible. And we owe you a rematch whenever that happens down the track.
Okay. I was also really looking forward to this match. I really wanted to play. Ever since found out that Kumite was coming back, I wanted to play Kumite. I always want to play really good teams. Being with Jake just increases my confidence tenfold, and honestly, being here, at least me personally here, it was going pretty rough. I definitely did not play great round one.
I was happy about my round one as well, trust me.
And yeah, I was really glad I was able to contribute on those steals in war. They were what helped us out and just put us in good position. I can't believe we won. I'll just say that. I'm glad we got our 10th win, and I'm glad we're playing for the title again. I can't believe we're doing it.
X. We got the X in multiple ways, but also I feel like we are now a championship, quote unquote, worthy team after beating Kumite, after losing to two previous championship teams. That's really great to know. So, holy crap! I'm going to be feeling really, really good about myself for a day or two, and then it's holy shit for what's next, because this is as good as we're ever probably gonna get as far as them belts goes.
Hey, look, I had confidence in you guys. It doesn't seem like you had confidence in yourselves, maybe, but
never when I go into this. It's always you, Scott, and Mark. He always gives me confidence.
That's what I'm here for, I guess. But no, it was a great game. All credit to Kumite. They're one of the toughest teams to play against. Absolutely. And, credit to you guys as well, because yes, round two, the wheel changed a lot of things, but it wasn't your classic spinners opponents game. It was two general categories that came up, and yeah, war is tough. I mean, every single time I've seen war, I'm like, I don't know any of these questions. But still, it's two general categories. You guys went 10 for 10 on a general category. So that, if even more than winning the match, that shows you guys are ready to play in a title match and win that title match, because Revenge of the Wheel round, you're going to get thrown some general category, and, you're going to want to have to hit some of those questions. So.
Yeah, hopefully there's some jackass in there that, will subtly give away the answer in there.
You guys are going to be playing the title match. One of these three teams could be your opponents. You could be facing Blame Canada, Lights, Camera, and Action, or Bullets Over Broadway. Of those three teams, who do you most hope to see at the end of that line?
Here's the political answer. We like to play Bullets because they're in our faction, and we love Kirk and Bar, and they're an incredible team. And they're one of the few big-ass teams that we've not played. We played them in Ontal, but looking at the span of Melee, that's like the biggest team that we haven't played. So I would love to play them. I love Mark. Sorry, I do love Mark, but I also do like Kirk and Bar. I love them a lot as well. But here's the thing. I truly think we're going to be playing the Camerons. And holy shit. They won. Both of them won the singles belts this year. Holtzman's currently the singles champion. They are playing very, very good in teams. I know they're very good with certain round categories in title matches, but so is Mark. And I also do kind of well in round one sometimes. So that will be fun either way. I would love to play Bullets, but I'm slightly a realist and I have a feeling it's going to be the Camerons. So either way, Mark over there is getting a belt. I'm going to make that fucking happen. And I want to do everything I fucking can to make Mark Menchaca a team champion.
As do I. Unless you're playing Bullets, and I can't really do anything. But, yeah.
That's
good luck.
Mark, before we head out, do you want to say anything?
And to slightly touch upon that, really hope it's Bullets. But I will say about Lights, Camera, and Action, they were the one white whale of a team that me and Jake never got to face in Ontal. It would be fun if it did happen here.
Well, whoever plays you guys should be scared because I can tell you guys are one of the best teams in this league, and it's going to be a formidable match, whoever you play. But thank you guys so much. Dylan, before we head out, final thoughts on tonight's match.
Yeah, I just realized with all the Ontal matches, if you look at our team's roster, we're basically Ontal at this point. So that's interesting. But yeah, really solid match. I mean, yeah, this is the second time in a row for Back to Formula where they were down by a pretty significant amount coming out of round number 1. And then they had a tremendous round number 2 to put them right back in the game. And this time they were able to parlay it into a victory, which was really, really impressive. Yeah, just dominating their round 2 and getting the victory in round 3. So yeah, great stuff from them. Kumite, I mean, yeah, they were dominating round number 1. They were up 12-7. That was really impressive. Just, yeah, it seemed like maybe the worst case scenario for them in terms of what they could have got on the wheel. So rough to see there. But yeah, I'm sure they'll be back. I'm very confident. Like, they're one of the best teams we have here as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Formula will be able to do moving forward.
Something's telling me this is not the last time these teams are going to be playing. But
right.
On behalf of Jake Marangoni, on behalf of Mark, on behalf of Bill, on behalf of Jake Meltzer, on behalf of Scott Harvey, on behalf of everyone here at Multiplex Movie Melee, I'm Pacing the Cinemaster Johnson. That's Dylan Vicious Van Thine. Have a great night. Just gotta...
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
If it taken
Bye-bye.